evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another What's Up Saturday. And this is another live stream. View through the ring light on both streams tonight. We have to take this off. There we go. And what we're going to show you is what I do in my studio. And I want to remind everybody we're back to spring ahead. Change the clocks ahead an hour tonight before you go to bed. So we do it every year after Halloween, the first Saturday after Halloween, and then the first Saturday in March, we turn the clocks ahead an hour. On Halloween, we change the clocks back. So tonight, we change the clocks ahead. And thank you, TDK Adventures, for being here. Thank you. And I will bring myself up in just a second. I want to get rid of the black and white. Oh, that's really bad. That's good. Right here, and we'll go through this as what I do to get myself looking good. We can do now is take this off right here, and next week we'll do a reverse. You'll see this side, what I do here. So right now you're going to see what I do here with the respective view of it. I hope you enjoyed the video today that I put up with the squirrels and stuff in the yard. And we're only going to be on till about 10:30 tonight. Say 11 to 11 o'clock because we got to get up early. So I got to go to bed early tonight. And we'll be on till 11. But that's it. So what I want to show you is basically my studio and what I do to prepare for a thing. So you're seeing me this way. I'm going to show you, bring everything that I have into this perspective. And then next week we turn it around and I show you the camera. We show you the microphone, which is right here. And we have dark. What's goody? What's goody in the noodle? I don't think we will have that in the chat, but we'll see. I tell everybody that this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. So, by you saying this, what's goody in the poodle? Buddha. I don't like that. So, if it continues, we will ban you from the channel. And that's why I have moderators. If I don't have a moderator and I don't like what you're saying, I will kick you out. If you're not a new member, or we know you, I will let you come up into the chat. I will not let anybody in that I can't be verified or whatever. So you will not be able to come into the chat. As if for any reason we get cut off I will try to come back in as soon as possible. I think I got it down pat, and tomorrow we'll start earlier, and I will make sure everything is up by the designated time that I say. So, what I want to show you is what I do each time, and then next week you'll see this. So, what I'm going to show you is my surroundings and what the surroundings are, and then I'll show you this side. So, hold on 1 second. What I normally do is each time I can't, he says, I can't see what the others are saying. This is the gentleman in the other chat. This is what he put up. Now that should be there. Okay. I don't like that. That's the only other one in the chat, and he's in the portrait feed, horizontal. You're in the horizontal. He's in the vertical. Now I want to bring up the URL and get it. So we'll bring up the URL right now, and then I will bring up my this one. So now you see what he's. So let me bring up my address, and I'll explain that to everybody. And this will determine whether or not I keep the address after 2026. What we're going to do is put our address up on the screen and then put the URL up. Are you in StreamYard? Yes, I am in StreamYard. Vertical and horizontal feed. So what I'm going to do is put up my URL and allow everybody to come who I know can come up into the chat. So let's see if this posts on both streams. It didn't. So we got to go to this. And I think it's a glitch. And we have one more person in the chat. What's up? I'm Natal. Uh, what's up is what's up Saturday and what we're doing in the chat. And going forward with our channel. What's going on with the channel, where we're going, and what the weather is, what the channel is all about. That's what's up Saturday is all about. And we'll have themes for all of it. So we're going to put up the URL so that it comes up on both screens, hopefully. It's there. And what we can do is go to our live stream here and put it on our live stream. I thought it would come up there, but it didn't. So we'll put it in the vertical feed as well. You don't want to know how good the, you don't want to know how good the weather is here. We got up to 40 degrees today. I heard it was hot today, or good in Arizona, I believe. So okay, the weather's changing. Did it come up? No, it won't come up. Did it? There we go. It's not coming up. I don't know why, but it's not coming up. So don't bother putting it up. Let it go. And we have Jesse in the house. Welcome, Jesse. We hit 90, and that's too fast for us. I don't know why. That would be great over here. Let me tell you, that would be great. That would be great. Let's let's get out of this and do this over. And then Jesse says hi to everyone, and then he said, "Well, that's pretty good." And Earl's in here. Are you going to go live tonight? We'll only be on till 11. So if you're going live, let me know. When you come up, we'll try again. See if it tastes. Didn't come up. All right. Our address is 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantagh, New York, 11793. Again, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, 1, New York, 11793. You got that? We'll put the mic in the other chat, and then we'll go back to our screen. So here we go. We're live around 10:30 or 11. I'm going off at 11, so if you want to go on at 10:30. I'll tell everybody to go to your channel, and I'll join you for about a half hour because we got to set the clocks back, and I got to go up early. So I don't know why that wouldn't come up, but it's Sarah, Sarah. We're not going to bother with it and figure it as spam, so we don't want it. Should I try one more time? Let's try. No, forget it. We don't want to upset YouTube. All right. So we give 9 views and we have, I think, 2 likes, 3 likes. We have 2 likes. Okay. So if you haven't given a like, give a like. It says, I will be here, squirrel. Okay. So we'll go off at 11 o'clock. I invite people to go over to Squirrel if he's live and check him out after we end our live stream. So tonight, what I'm going to show you is my microphone I have right here, which I use. Right here. This is my microphone. This is it right here. See it? All right. And this is what you see all the time in the picture. What I've done was I move it out of the way, and you see basically this. You see the on air sign and the jellyfish light and stuff like that. And you don't often see that in the horizontal feed. You see it now? That's it. That's in the horizontal feed. Okay? That's basically the same thing. And then the other way, what we do is we put this in the corner and we have it so that the horizontal feed is in the doorway, and that's all you see is the doorway and the window and the man cave sign. You see the man cave sign, you don't see it's right before the door. So if you pass the door, you don't see it. So you're in the door frame with the window, and that's what you see. And then beside me, I have the ring light, which is this, and we turn this on so that it absolutely changes the color of what you're seeing. And we can make it a little darker, which will enhance my appearance. This is what I want to show you. You see, we could go ghost like, whatever, and then you want to bring it down. So you you make it less bright. See, like that. So the color of it is that. It's not much of a glow. It's much of an orange or whatever flesh tone. So that's in front of me over here, and I have the other one, this one, on this side of me. And this is what you see. And that makes me look good in the picture. And which we don't get anymore. We don't get a glare of of the computer in the background because these glasses are made so that we don't get the glare and you see my eyes. So we have that. And then, of course, when I do a video, I use my phone and I'll be showing you on my phone what we have. Kyle in the house. Welcome, Kyle. He's saying hello. And he's on the, the vertical feed. He said he's going metal detecting tomorrow. Well, so we'll look for that tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on the bond, and I'll tell people to go watch Squirrel metal detecting video. And we'll be live from the man cave tomorrow night with the Dollar Tree Hall. It will be a Dollar Tree Hall and more live stream on Sunday. So I hope you're there for that. And Dark Goody says, I'm back. Was he in it before? So watch for Squirrel's metal detecting tomorrow. When you send me the stickers to that address, you will get two of each, two small and two big. This is what you'll get from me. My watch hours as of right now are may go down a little bit. As of right now, 800 and 815 watch hours. That's 3,815 watch hours. It will be a video I got to do live stream on my metal detecting sometime. Okay. That's an odd. Well, this is what it is. It's that it went down a little bit. So as of right now, that's of March 1st. So let's see. It will go down on the 3rd. It will go down up on the 4th, go down a bit on the 5th, and then the 6th it's going up again. But we're in that range. We're not dropping off like this. You see where we are? We're staying above that line. I'm not dropping out. So it may help. That's what we're trying to do. So I basically cleaned up. I just got to clean up over here. Once the weather warms up, we will get a lot of this stuff out of here. We'll go over this tomorrow in the video and hopefully get my window display done by Monday. So basically, we talk. If somebody wants to come up, here's the URL. Let's see if it comes up on the screen. We'll pin this to the top of the page. It'll come up on both streams, hopefully. There we go. And here it is. Came up twice. I don't know why. But there it is. Like I said, we'll only be on for a half hour or so because we got to get up early tomorrow morning because we lose an hour sleep. When I leave here, I will change this clock ahead 1 hour. Before I go to bed tonight, I will change the clocks ahead 1 hour. You don't have to change the clock on your computer. I believe it changes automatically. On your TV cable, it changes automatically at 2 a.m. in the morning on Sunday. So, like I said, also check your batteries on your smoke detectors and stuff like that. Even your battery operated clocks. Change the battery. If you change it in the last week or so or the last month, if you don't know when you change it, change it so you don't lose track of time. We'll be talking about prepping on Wednesday's vlog. Talking about the grass, what we can do, what we can't do, and stuff like that, what we're going to get. And then get ready to treat the grass because it has to be dry. And we have a drizzle out with light rain right now. And it's 44 degrees, mostly cloudy. There's a slight drizzle. 40. This one says 44 also, mostly cloudy. But there is a slight drizzle. It's a mist, fog. And that's what's up with Saturday. What we will be doing, going over, is our book inventory, all my books and stuff like that, what they mean, and the Killing series that I have with Bill O'Reilly. It goes that, and there's the last one, Confronting Evil. That's a book you should read now because it has Putin and the Ayatollah Khomeini on the cover, which was which going on in the Middle East right now. This would be the book to read, Confronting Evil. I'm not going to take out. We'll talk about that in another segment. We'll talk about book reviews and stuff like that. That's the book to read right now. And if you're into Easter and stuff like that, Passover, I should read Killing Jesus. The book explains the history behind Jesus of Nazareth, and it's not religious. They're telling what happened in the Middle East in that time period, what they believe happened. Doesn't talk about religion or anything. It's just what he did in that time period. So I guess you read it or check out the movie. I think you have to pay for it, maybe on demand. Killing Jesus, the movie. Check it out. And let me see if it's available free or not. Let's see. Is Killing Jesus, the movie, available on YouTube?
Killing Jesus, the 2015 National Geographic film, isn't usually available to stream for free on YouTube. However, you can rent or buy it through the YouTube Movies and TV store or from other platforms like Apple TV and Fandango.
Okay, so that's one of the movies that was based on the book from Bill O'Reilly. So it's not free. So if you want, you can rent it on demand and stuff like that for 24 hours. But that's it. And Sparrow is in here, and she's saying hello to everybody. And then Squirrel says hi to Mount Sparrow. And then Mount Sparrow says hi to Squirrel. So basically, we covered everything. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do a thing with the pond if we can. And then next week, I believe it should be nice so we can get in there and clean out the pond. But I want to get the window done first. So it may be too much going on Sunday to do the window and get to the backyard pond. But within the next day or so, we'll get to the backyard pond. That's what we're talking about. And I'm going to have a theme for every show that I do. Every video will have a theme to it. And we have some breaking news. Breaking news is the channel is going to change. The name is stay the same, but the stuff on the channel will change. The breaking news is that the channel will have a platform, a weekly platform. Not every day a video will come up, but I'm going to try to do at least a video every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Sunday will be the live stream of the pond or whatever in the yard. And that will have a theme behind the video. On Monday, I'm looking to make a DIY Monday video for It's Monday. What's in store for the week? That, and then on Tuesday will be Lawn and Garden Tuesday, and we'll talk about different topics about the lawn care, gardening, and stuff like that. Making a new garden bed on the side of the house. And on Wednesday will be a Wednesday blog, and we'll be blogging about everything from book reviews to whatever. This, and then on Thursday will be a prepping video, but that won't be every Thursday. The prepping video, I'll probably tell you a little bit about it on Wednesday's blog about prepping, and I will tell people to go to How To It Doc to be prepared. Are you prepared for at least 14 days or a month or a week or more? And even in suburbia, I'm looking to do what How To It Doc did. She says it sounds great. Get a farm. It doesn't have to be 40 acres that he has, but 6, 10, 5, whatever acres, a farm. And that would be, the good Lord willing, if I'm still here, that will be in the end of 2028 or by 2030. Good Lord willing, if I'm still here, we'll have a farm upstate with my daughter-in-law, my son, my daughter, my wife, and I Brother willing, if we're all still here, and uh, farm the land and take you along and make it a homestead off grid and everything else, because they get some rough winters up there. We're going to try to find a place between the Catskills and downstate, like Westchester or Hunter, that area, that region. So what I would say, below Albany, they don't get that bad weather. Maybe Cairo or Cherry Valley, New York, or thing, because my son's fiance, daughter-in-law, has a property in with her father upstate in Cherry Valley, and it's a few acres of land. That looks like the most likely choice that we're going to go to, and it's not that far from a casino. So, from one of her friends or relatives want to come visit, they can go to the casino, rent a hotel there, or we would have space for them to stay with us. So spend the weekend with us and then go to the hotel and do whatever they want to do, or spend it with us. We'll have a little cottage on the place for everybody to go to. That's what I'm planning to do. Do what does DUI mean? I don't know. What I don't know what DUI means. What does DUI mean?
DUI means driving under the influence. It's a criminal offense, meaning you're operating a vehicle while impaired by alcohol, drugs, or medication.
No.
Most states have a
No. DUY. What does that mean?
no duh means something is very obvious, or that someone is stating the obvious. It's an informal, sometimes sarcastic way of saying obviously or no kidding, used when someone says something that's already known.
Maybe you mean DUI. You just asked, but that's driving under the influence. So it's. Are you kidding? Do you mean something? Whatever. Oh, I don't know what it means, squirrel, or what you're getting at. So that's what we're doing, where we're going with the channel. And then on Thursday, it will be prepping, stuff like that. And then I will do a Savers app. I will go into telling you what to do, what not to do, uh, what we're going to be doing with the channel as far as gardening. And Friday will be a tour of the yard, what transpired for the week, and how far we've gone, and what's growing, and everything else. And Saturday will be what's up Saturday, or Dad's place. Garage is always open, or DIY Mondays. So that's the breaking news. And then, of course, on Sunday will be Dollar Tree hauls and more. So keep watching the channel for news updates and everything else, where we're going with the channel. And once I know exactly what we're doing, this year we're going to check out a few places when we go upstate to Glenbrook again. So that's the breaking news. Again, DIY Mondays, DIY Monday channel. Lawn and Garden Tuesdays, Wednesday's blog, Thursday, what's going on what we're doing. I'm going to try to work with Garmin to get a theme for each day of the week. I have certain days that I want to be certain things, and then we'll talk about cleaning up the garden, getting all the dead leaves off, refreshing the plants and stuff like that. That's all part of within the next 2 weeks to the end of March, getting everything ready to go in full hearted in April and May to turn the yard around and have a nice place to have a barbecue and have people over on Memorial Day that will almost have everything done. And then in July and June, we'll have another party in the yard. And those are the times I will not be on. And I will be on every other Friday and every other Saturday. So that's the breaking news. Keep watching the channel for more breaking news and when we decide to set up what we're going to do. Squirrel, I think he's I think DY is it's himself. But he's saying DUI, not DIY. Do do it yourself. Yes, that's DIY Mondays. He put DUY. It's DIY Sundays. Mondays. DUI is do it yourself. That's what DIY Mondays is. Did I say DUI? It's DIY. Sorry about that, squirrel. And she says, like, slip. LA said, yeah, that's the slip of the tongue. So that's what I meant. We have a half hour to go, then we're going off. And I remind everybody, I'll say it again, it's that time of year again. We don't change the clocks back. We put the clocks ahead 1 hour before you go to bed tonight. Because at 1 a.m., all clocks in the United States, except for some states, change clocks ahead 1 hour. They say it stresses out some people and stuff like that, gets them disoriented and stuff like that. That alleged they get disoriented because they're getting up earlier. They seem that the what do you call it? Your cycles change because it's brighter longer and you get longer daylight and stuff like that when you get used to the early hours of darkness and shorter daylight. Now we're going into longer daylight. I like that better because it gives us a chance to do stuff outside longer. And then I can get more stuff done. So tonight it got dark around 6:30 or so. So next week, after Monday, I would say by Saturday, you'll have an extra hour of daylight, a good dark after 7. And that will go until uh, June when summer solstice comes and we'll be getting dark around 8 o'clock or 8:30. And then apparently on that day, I believe, we have the longest hour of daylight and the shortest hour of darkness. Or is it the longest daylight, and there's the same amount hours of daylight as they are of darkness, and then it changes a few minutes every day throughout the summer, and then drastically changes in after September. We start getting dark around 6:30 or so, and then it goes to 6. I wish they would keep it that way because it would be it would be dark around 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's fine with me. By 4 o'clock in the winter, it's dark. I don't like that. Yes, I will be late for everything. LOL. Uh, yeah. But what we do is we change the clocks ahead, and there are some states that change the clocks ahead and didn't change back, so there's no difference. I think the time period should be dark around 5:30, not 4 or before 4 o'clock. Around 4 o'clock, it's getting dark. I love it when it is gets dark after 6, but they say because it'll be brighter in the morning for kids going to school because that hour that we sunrise was dark. So now we put the clocks ahead. So we're now ahead an hour. So it's we have more daylight earlier. So that's what we do it. But I don't mind. I wouldn't mind it being spring uh, ahead 1 hour all the time. I believe Arizona does that. I believe Alaska and Hawaii do it. Does Alaska change the time back or ahead? Let me see. What states don't change the clocks back or ahead, which we're doing this weekend?
Hawaii and Arizona, except for the navigation, are the only states that don't change their clocks. They stay on standard time all year, avoiding extra daylight, especially during the hot summer months.
So they don't spring ahead, they just keep it. Do they change the clocks back in the fall?
According to the Courier Journal, daylight saving time ends on the first Sunday of November in the fall of each year, and that's when states turn the clocks back an hour.
So which states don't change the clocks back an hour?
Arizona and Hawaii are the only U.S. states that don't change their clocks back. They stay on standard time all year. Also, some U.S. territories, like Puerto Rico and Guam, don't observe daylight saving time either.
So it's Puerto Rico and Guam. So when we change our clocks back in November, they stay on uh, the time that we're going back to now. So they'll be with everybody else now. And Hawaii is a totally different time zone. Scroll says, I will do my clocks when I get up. Okay, you can do that. But I usually do it before I go to bed because my daughter has to get up at 6. So we have to put the clocks back. the clocks ahead an hour before we go to bed, because if we had them the time now, uh, she'll be late for work. So we got to put the clocks ahead an hour. So that's why I do it before I go to bed. So I thought it was a lot more states. Alaska does it. I'm surprised because they're in a total different time zone, or they're in the Pacific time zone. Does Alaska change the clock back and ahead?
Yes, Alaska follows daylight saving time, so they adjust their clocks. They move them forward 1 hour in March and then back 1 hour in November.
Are they in the Pacific time zone or another time zone entirely?
Alaska uses its own time zones. The main area uses Alaska time, which is 1 hour behind Pacific time. The Western Aleutian Islands use Hawaii Aleutian time.
There we go. Lucian time. But I don't know why they think because they have darkness. Squirrel says what? He says I though they were going to stop the change. Yeah, but so many people want it because of the kids traveling to school and everything that it's daylight earlier than before. We'd be in darkness early in the morning, and uh, well, so they want the hour of daylight that they get by putting the clocks ahead an hour. So normally it would be around 6 o'clock. It's now 7 o'clock. We change the clocks back so that 6 o'clock it's getting lighter. It's not staying darker because we change the clock. So we just leave it. And then in the winter, it's darker in the morning in the daylight saving time when we spring ahead. They want that time zone to be getting lighter early in the morning. They want it to be darker. So that's what they do it. I mean, are they going to stop daylight savings time springing ahead eventually?
There are no current federal laws to stop daylight savings time, so the clock changes will continue. While some proposals aim to make it permanent, these bills have stalled in Congress due to debates about whether to make daylight or standard time.
That's it. It's stalled in Congress. They were supposed to do it. Like you can make an executive order and do it. Is there a proposal to change that law, changing the clocks back?
Yes, there are proposals to stop the clock changes. The Sunshine Protection Act wants to make daylight saving time permanent. Another proposal, the Daylight Act, suggests shifting clocks by 30 minutes permanently instead.
So they're trying. They're trying, but they're not doing it. Okay, we got 15 minutes to go, and then we'll end it. I hope you stay with me and enjoy next week's uh, View Through the Ring Light. We'll go over AI more, and I will be discussing stuff with AI and I'll start using my promos from AI that I established, which is thing for lawn and garden Tuesday, mowing the lawn, whatever, cutting. That there will be an intro for that, and then we'll have an outro. Goodbye for now. See you in the next one. You know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That will come up. I'm going to try that, set that up tomorrow. And then on Monday is DOA Monday. You see me working in the garage, doing this, doing that. Bye, Bobby. Bye, buddy. Okay, thank you. And we have Eric. Hey, you all. Welcome, Eric. Thank you for coming in. So, what we're going to be doing going forward, What's Up Saturday. What's Up Saturday will be What's Up Saturday. They'll be talking about a variety of stuff. Good to see you all. Good to see you again. Welcome to the chat. Thank you very much for coming in. This is What's Up Saturday. We're just talking about things that we're going to do, what's going to happen on the channel, and everything else. And I told a story about breaking news, what the channel is going to be changing format, that we're going to have a intro and an outro on all the videos, even our live stream. That we're this on the when we're in the man cave light will go out. I would turn black and white. The man cave sign and this up here will stay color, and then everything will slowly go to color, and I would turn off, and I would just fade away like that, and it would be say like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's one that I'm trying to do. The other one for Lawn and Garden Tuesday is somebody pushing a lawnmower, weed whacking, or I would have an intro and say, right after that, I would say, okay, we're doing this today. We're going to do this, this, and this. And I would go like that with the camera and then come back into the video and say, okay, we're doing this today. I'm going to do this first and do that and everything else. That would be Lawn and Garden Tuesday. On Wednesday's blog will be a mishmash of stuff. I will have all sorts of words come at you. Wednesday's blog, talking about gardening, talking about cooking, where the channel is going, stuff like that would come at you. And I would come out into the picture and say, welcome to Wednesday's blog. Here's what's going on Garden Aquatics Remix. And then that. And then on Thursday, we'll be prepping videos, stuff like that. What's going on? What are we doing? Where we're going? What's the channel going? What we're going to do? This side is high, dark, good productions. Okay, whatever that means. So we'll be generating an AI video for that. And on Fridays, we'll be Friday review, checking the garden and stuff like that, checking it around, showing you what's growing, what's not growing, stuff like that, preparing the yard and stuff like that. So have a look at what ChatGPT can do for me, and what ChatGPT can do for me and what Gemini can do for me. She's saying, John, I was saying hello to the person in the Good Productions. Good evening, everyone. We have 15 minutes to go. And she's saying good evening to Squirrel. This is Dark Good Productions. So he's a good guy, supposedly. What do we have as far as watch hours? And we have 2 likes. So we have 4 likes right now. We have 6 people in the chat. We're going to end it at 11 o'clock because I got to get up early tomorrow morning. And we're setting the clocks at an hour tonight. I usually do it before I go to bed. So when I leave this room, shut this room down, I will set the clock ahead. So I do it out at 11. I will set it for 12 o'clock. She's saying, Stephen, do you ever short out a channel here in the live stream? At the end of the live stream, I tell everybody, thank you for coming in. Go check their channel out. So I do that every night, I believe. And I'm going to start shouting out people on Friday nights again, whether it be a live stream or not. Look like a kid's channel. Let's check it out. Is it on here? Dark Good Productions is on the. Let's see what it is. Let's check out Dark Good Productions. It looks like a kid's channel. Okay. We'll leave it for now. And Judy May says, hold on. She says, no, I mean people that you watch during the day. The people I watch during the day are usually you, Joseph, people from Europe, and I'm basically posting my videos and commenting and going to other channels. I don't shout them out. If they come into the live stream, I will shout them out. What I'm going to do is go back to Friday night's video, and if you comment on a video, I will shout you out on Friday night. Friday night will be a shout out night. Why don't you ever leave a comment? I leave comments on all my videos, whether they show up or not. I leave constantly go back, and I will show everybody that next week that I always leave a comment. If you comment on my video, I comment on your comment. So I'm glad you liked it. Thank you for watching. Glad you liked that video. Thank you for that comment. Stuff like that. I like what you said about this or that. Oh, I like what you did. I always put a comment in the video, and then I go to their channel and check out their channel if it's new, and I comment on their video, and I try to get to everybody at least once, and then in 2 weeks, I'll go check their channel out because you're talking over 8,000 people that I have to go check out that are subscribed to my channel. She's no, I'm asking why you don't leave a comment on people's videos that watch you. I leave a comment on everybody. I try to get to everybody. That's why it takes a long time to get back. So at least a week, 7 to 10 days to get through the whole list. So I'm starting over tomorrow. So you're on the list tomorrow to talk to. Squirrel's on the list to review his videos. Sharon, Joseph, Wayne, uh, Mama Skittles, pre-retirement days, and then I will go down a list and it goes through again. So I may comment on you. Really, I go to the European ones, I go to the Indian ones. I have a lot. I try to get to everybody. She says, no, exactly. You have over 8,000 subscribers and you have 4 people watching your live stream. Actually, I have 10 people watching the live stream on both streams. And she says, you're reading the comments wrong again. I'm just curious. I put a short out Monday through Friday, and they under 2 minutes long. I don't understand. You cannot watch one per week. I comment whether it comes out or not. I don't know. So it'd be like one every 2 weeks, or maybe 2 in the 2 week period, but they don't always come up. And I will show everybody the video, and I have people that I will comment on, and they don't come up. There's a couple people that I can't get, and I'm subscribed to them, that do not come up, and they say they comment on my video, stuff like that. I can't comment on them at all. And I do comment on everybody. So I'll be commenting on your videos tomorrow. And I'll try to get to at least one a week. Tomorrow, you're always a day. Yes, that's the song. Tomorrow's only a day away. Yes. Here's the list of people that I have to comment on and run the videos, which I do. Let's see. I'll show you. What's that? This right here says playlist. Okay. And I comment on that playlist almost every other day. These are all the videos. Europe and wherever. All these people. All of them. And there's more. See them all? That's who I'm commenting on. These. All of these. All of these. See them? Squirrel said, Judy May, I will be doing a live stream in 5 minutes. I'm ending my live stream in 5 minutes. Since I'm always awake, I will be over there and watch your live stream. Last night, okay. Sorry about that. Last night, do you have a lively stream? And it was good to see Sharon. Yeah, Sharon was in a live stream last night. I said hello to her too. I'm sorry, I just asking because I don't understand. Okay. Thank you. We're going to end the chat in a few minutes. So I have all these. This is Pablo Gaza, who comes into my chat. Umberto Marco Sidori. Right there. Those are the people. They come into my chat too sometimes. It's Joseph. He's in that. Pablo Umberto. So that's one thing. And I have Sharon on my playlist too. She's in, that's Sharon right there. Oh, she's in the. So I have Sharon, Joseph, playlist, and all these people I comment on all the time. If you're in the playlist, I would do that. But once I do that, after I get to all them, I comment on you. I'm going to try to come on one of your videos at least once a week. I try to do as many as I can. So don't, I got to do Judy May. I'm going to do Judy May. I'm going to put it on it. Put it there. Check out Judy May's shorts. Check out Judy May's videos at least once a week. I'm going to try. So we're going to end the chat. I'm going to go over to Squirrels. I hope you go over to Squirrels. I want to thank Judy May. I want to thank Squirrel. I want to thank Dark Good Productions. I want to thank Eric. I want to thank Mount Sparrow. I want to thank Libya for coming into the chat, Mount Sparrow, and I believe that's it. Oh, and TDK Knives Adventures coming to the chat also. And Jesse M for being here. That's it for this live stream tonight, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, a live Dollar Tree haul and more. I hope to see you all tomorrow night. Remember, the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you all in the next live stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Good night. She's saying, see you at Squirrels. Yeah. And she says, good night. Good night, everyone in the chat. God bless us all. So don't forget, always check out View Through the Ring Light, and I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Goodbye for now. I'll see you tomorrow night. Same time, same channel. Let me know what you think at 8 o'clock. Let me know what you think of this video. Put a comment in it. And remember, the key is in the video. I will see you all in the next one. Till then, Stephen F. signing off.